Paul Joseph Watson with Infowars.com. Breaking news, the BBC is preparing yet another conspiracy documentary about the London 2012 Olympic Games, after, of course, their litany of previous documentaries which turn out to be nothing but hit pieces. I received this email from a production company that's funded by the BBC, and it says, "I'm looking to get in contact with Paul Joseph Watson. My name is blah blah blah, I work for such and such productions. We are filming the documentary about conspiracy theories surrounding the 2012 Olympics, and we were hoping Paul would conduct an interview with us about his views on everything from 9/11 to the Olympics." But the problem with that is the news media as a whole has completely ignored the explosive revelations, not conspiracies, of the whistleblower Lee Hazeldine, who you've seen on the Alex Jones show. I wrote the articles about it. Tony Gosling got the story. About the very real security failures that are opening the door to a terrorist attack on the Olympics Games. These are not conspiracy theories. These are revelations directly told to Hazeldine, a veteran undercover journalist who has infiltrated the security team, about the evacuation of London, plans for foreign troops, 200,000 casket linings, each containing 4 dead bodies each. Those are the real revelations that the news media in Britain refuses to touch. He took them to Channel 4, the Home Affairs editor said he was not interested, wanted nothing to do with it, and in fact said there was a blackout on any such information. So while that's all going on in the background, and the news media is ignoring it, the BBC's more interested in making stupid little hit piece conspiracy theory documentaries about UFOs landing at the Olympics or whatever else. So this email goes on. "Unlike other shows in the past, we are not demonising viewers or rubbishing them. We are genuinely doing an investigation into why more and more regular people are not only believing in 9/11 truth, but actually involved in demonstrations and attending lectures. I'm not approaching this project conventionally. I actually believe spreading the theories without bias on national TV will do nothing but good." Now this guy is either completely deluded or he's lying. Let's just assume he's a nice guy. He's probably just a nice guy working with a production company. Seems like it's a young start-up production company. He's not aware of the fact that the BBC, in every single conspiracy theory documentary they've produced, have had 5 executive level directors who, after the programme is made, go in and make the edits. They're the ones that make everybody look crazy, make conspiracy theories about 9/11 look crazy. You saw it with 9/11 Conspiracy Files, 9/11 Conspiracy Road Trip, where of course they got people to recant their ideas to make it look as if we were ideologically being burned at the stake. Then of course the upcoming documentary, 7/7 Conspiracy Road Trip, about the London bombings, which, as you saw on my channel with John Scobie of We Are Change Birmingham, the producer admitted to him right from the very start that it was going to be a biased hit piece. And again, 5 executive level directors above the production team that make the decisions before the broadcast is aired. So this email goes on. "I really want to portray conspiracy theorists, and I hate using that term, in a positive light, and I think Paul can help me do that. With BBC funding, we are gaining access to the likes of Ian Crane, Tony Farrell, prominent names in the truth world, possibly David Icke. Having Paul involved would really be the icing on the cake for us." Well, you know, that's an appeal to my ego, I guess, that they want me to be the icing on the cake. "Our issue is time. We are filming and editing within 3 weeks. We aim for this to air before the start of the Olympics on July 27th. And basically they want me to take part in it. It's in Manchester, which takes about 4 hours just to drive there. And basically I don't have a week of my time to give up prancing around Manchester being made fun of for a BBC documentary. I don't know, maybe I should. You know, in that time I could write 15 articles, I could do numerous video blogs. I already work 12 hours a day most days. But I don't know, maybe I should do it. What do you think? What's interesting to me is, why is the BBC so obsessed with conspiracy theories? They've got a show coming out in October about 7/7. They had one last summer about the 9/11 road trip. They've got another one coming out in a matter of a few weeks with this one about the Olympics, and it just shows how irrelevant they are. They fear becoming irrelevant, so they've got to bring in the whole truth movement. Of course, again, it's all about ideologically burning us at the stake. It's a straw man hit piece. I make that assumption because every other single one has been. So, you know, walks like a duck, quacks like a duck, probably a duck. And they want me to be the icing on the cake. But, you know, I'm busy and I don't think it's worth my time having my intelligence insulted. Not by the production team, which are probably all nice people, but by those 5 executive editors above the programme makers that turn these kind of documentaries into hit pieces. So there it is, the BBC making a documentary about conspiracy theories related to the Olympics while ignoring the real scandal going on with the Olympics, which is the complete failure, and deliberate failure indeed, of G4S Security to properly secure the Olympic site. Plans for the evacuation of London, 100,000 troops, many of them foreign troops, UN troops, 200,000 casket linings. All these revelations have been ignored by the mainstream media, and they've been approached with those revelations. It's not as if they haven't been approached, because they have. So while that's all being ignored, they want us all to talk about, I don't know, UFO landing strips at the Olympics and God knows whatever else. I don't know. Should I do it? Should I not do it? Leave me a comment below.